Hello everyone, today let's talk about Matthijs de Ligt, who is on the verge of leaving Bayern Munich, which already has his replacement defined. Al-Nassr wants to take a defender from Real Madrid and the decision of Benjamin Sesko that messed up Arsenal's plans. All this and much more only here on Ball Planet News. Let's go to the video. Antonio Rudiger might be the next big name to move to Saudi Arabian football. There's a possibility of him becoming Cristiano Ronaldo's teammate at Al-Nassr. The Spanish program El Chiringuito reported that Al-Nassr is determined to convince him to make the move and has already presented a millionaire proposal to the German defender, 100 million euros in salary for a 4-season contract, that is, 25 million euros per year. It's worth noting that there haven't been any conversations with Real Madrid yet. Something will only be presented to the Spanish team if Rudiger accepts Al-Nassr's proposal. The 31-year-old defender is under contract with Los Blancos until June 2026 and is currently valued at 25 million euros. It's worth noting that Real Madrid is already in the market looking for a new defender, and Leny Yoro is one of the targets. The player is in the final year of his contract with Lille and has already received an offer from Manchester United. In your opinion, would it be good for Real Madrid to sell Antonio Rudiger and reinvest in a younger player, or keep him to add more experience to the defense? Leave your opinion in the comments. Another defender who may change clubs this mid-year is Matthijs de Ligt. Bayern Munich is eager for him to do so as soon as possible. Journalist Florian Plettenberg from Sky Sports Germany reported that the Bavarians have already put the Dutchman on the transfer list. One of the main reasons is the high salary he receives, over 15 million euros per season, making him one of the highest paid players in the squad. However, he has not performed as expected since joining the German club, and the club assesses that the monthly expenditure has not brought a return to the club. To replace de Ligt, Bayern is already arranging the arrival of Jonathan Tah and has an agreement with the player for a contract until 2029. Jonathan Tah, currently at Leverkusen, wants the move to the Munich team, and now it's only necessary to negotiate with Xabi Alonso's club. Bayern's idea is to sell Matthijs de Ligt as soon as possible. He is of interest to teams in Italy and the Premier League. Douglas Luiz is another player who has been strongly linked to Arsenal in recent months and is now packing his bags to move to another team. He has a verbal agreement to strengthen Juventus, and coach Thiago Motta has already given the green light for his arrival this mid-year. Fabrizio Romano reported that the old lady is very close to closing the deal with Aston Villa, paying 20 million euros and sending Weston McKennie and Samuel Eiling Jr. to the Villains. The three players are discussing the final details of their respective contracts, and agreements are expected to be finalized in the coming days. Douglas Luiz sees the move to Italy with good eyes and is likely to play for Juventus. Arsenal really wanted to sign him, and Mikel Arteta had been requesting his arrival for at least a season, but this way, the Brazilian player will be Thiago Motta's first reinforcement in the Juventus era. Lewandowski was forced off in the first half of the game against Turri due to an apparent thigh problem. Robert has a slight injury and there should be no problems, commented Poland head coach Mel Ps. Milan is in search of reinforcements aiming for a return to the Champions League knockout stages after a disappointing season in 2023-24. According to reports from the Italian newspaper Gazzetta dello Sport, the Rossoneri club has reached an agreement to sign Brazilian Emerson Royal, currently part of Tottenham's squad. According to the publication, the final details of the negotiation are being sorted out, and the official announcement of the transfer is expected in the coming days. The transaction is estimated to cost between 18 and 20 million euros. Emerson Royal will be the first addition to Milan's squad since the arrival of coach Paulo Fonseca, who replaced Stefano Pioli, the national championship winning coach in the 2021-22 season. After weeks of uncertainty about his future, Erik ten Hag had his situation clarified on Monday afternoon, 11. Involved in a challenging season with Manchester United, the coach faced strong speculation about a possible dismissal. However, as reported by David Ornstein, journalist for The Athletic, the Dutchman will continue to lead the team. Cristiano Ronaldo breaks record and surpasses Brazilian in world football history. In the match against Ireland on Tuesday, 11, Cristiano Ronaldo added another impressive feat to his resume, surpassing Rogerio Ceni as the player with the most appearances in the history of football. With his confirmed starting position, CR7 reached a total of 1,226 games, leaving behind the Sao Paulo idol, the Brazilian club. In addition to this record, the Portuguese star also scored 2 goals in the 3-0 victory, raising his total to 130 goals in 207 games with the Portuguese national team. His impressive performance was recognized with standing ovations at the Municipal Stadium of Aveiro, solidifying his position as the standout of the national team ahead of the Euro 2024. Sergio Roberto's contract decision pending. The player is awaiting Barcelona's final decision on his contract extension, which is affecting his discussions with Girona. Financial criticisms and Club World Cup participation. Bayern Munich sporting director criticized the financial excesses in football, particularly Mbappe's transfer. Meanwhile, there was confusion about Real Madrid's participation in the 2025 Club World Cup, which they eventually confirmed. New Barcelona coach Hansi Flick has put forward Jeremy Frimpong's name for a transfer, with Barcelona making an initial offer and hoping to include players in the deal. Braga winger Rodrigo Gomez will undergo a medical test at Wolverhampton on June 11, with the transfer fee expected to be €15 million. AC Milan have asked for information regarding the potential costs of signing Adrian Rabiot on a free transfer from Juventus. Leipzig announced this Wednesday the renewal of Benjamin Sesko's contract until 2029. The Slovenian forward, who was previously tied to the German club until 2028, has now extended his contract for one more season. In recent weeks, Arsenal had been in contact with Sesko as a potential reinforcement for the next season. However, the situation took unexpected turns, making a definitive move to the Emirates Stadium quite unlikely. According to exclusive information from journalist Fabrizio Romano, who specializes in the transfer market, Benjamin Sesko decided to sign a new contract with RB Leipzig, with a salary increase, and will thus remain with the German team for another season. Did you enjoy this update about the world of football? Then don't forget to leave your like, share this video with all the sports enthusiasts you know, and subscribe to Ball Planet News to stay updated on all the news and curiosities from the world of soccer. Together, let's make football an even more exciting experience.